Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at KTALnews.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces, and this is your Tuesday morning forecast update. We have a couple of things that we're following today. We do have some mist, some fog out there early this morning, but today will be another one of those cloudy and pretty warm days. We didn't miss the records by much yesterday, and we'll probably fall short of some record highs today, but wouldn't be surprised if we maybe made a run at 80 degrees for the second straight day. In Shreveport will be a little cooler in Texarkana, as that's where a stationary front is stalled out, but that stationary front will start moving tonight and move through as a cold front tomorrow morning. So it will be a stormy Wednesday morning, kind of a low-end isolated threat that we could see some hail or wind with a few of those storms tomorrow morning. Should clear out Wednesday afternoon, and we'll kind of feel that cooler, more seasonal air take over Thursday through Sunday. So the cool weather lovers will get something to look forward to a little later this week. Not cool this morning. Our temperature is running on the mild side. Once again, we're all starting out in the 60s with a few areas in the 50s north of I-30. Out ahead, we have a stationary front that's stalled out here on I-30. There's some dry air just above these locations, which is likely preventing some of that fog from setting up, but we do have some patchy to dense fog here on I-49 through Louisiana. It looks like some of that fog over towards I-20 in Texas as well. So those areas that are running a little bit warmer will be more fog prone early this morning, and you can see the temperatures later today may come close to 80 in Shreveport. Low 70s for Texarkana. Will top out in the 60s in Idabel and DeQueen, and we did have some areas in Arkansas that did see a good 1 to 3 inches of rain. Rain is pretty much wrapping up this morning, but this stationary front's going to stay stalled out very close to Texarkana today. So those of you on I-30 and likely points to the north there could see maybe just a few isolated showers today before that front begins to roll through later tonight. You get the winds converging at the surface. Again, behind the front, winds out of the north. Ahead of the front, they're out of the south. So those winds will converge later tonight along that frontal boundary and kind of lift that air up into the cooler air that's above us. And usually that's a recipe where we could see some hail with a few of the storms and maybe some strong downburst type winds if the situation sets up just right. So I would say maybe between 3 a.m. and 10 a.m. tomorrow morning we could have a window there where we could see an isolated severe weather threat, probably prior to sunrise for most of these locations, and we'll time that out for you on your Robins Toyota Futurecast here, which does show, again, just the mostly cloudy conditions today. Occasionally we could see maybe one of these light rain showers pop up, but not going to have much of an impact on your Tuesday. But you can see the front coming through early tomorrow morning. Again, just a quick shot of maybe a strong storm or two in the northern ArkLaTex, but things wind down pretty quickly. You can see we'll actually clear out as we get into Wednesday afternoon. You'll feel that cool north breeze settle in behind the front, so our temperatures will start to dip in the afternoon on Thursday, probably into the 50s and 60s in most areas. Don't expect any heavy rain. Yesterday, Futurecast was showing some heavy rain that took into account what we received in the last 24 hours or so, but we should taper those amounts, not looking at anything too significant here. It looks like the highest total would be maybe a half inch in portions of Arkansas, so I would say the flood threat will be pretty low for us. But the sun will be back out Thursday, kind of a breezy and cooler day, closer to average. Average high is about 59, and we should be there Thursday, Friday, and dry cold front will scoot through late Friday, may cool us a few more degrees for the weekend. We may have some freezing temperatures Friday night, Saturday morning, and then we're likely back in the low 60s early next week. Looks like we could see some rain and probably temperatures in the 60s around Christmas Eve, Christmas Day.